We're told the next world war will be fought over AI, or chips. But the real battle is far more ancient, for water and critical minerals. Today, a new American doctrine is unfolding, not with tanks, but through trade deals, infrastructure, and strategic pressure. Its goal? To turn northern neighbors into a secured resource periphery, the new Siberia of the United States. First, Greenland, the ice fortress. Beneath its ice lie vast rare earth element deposits, essential for tech, from iPhones to jet fighters. As the polar ice melts, new Arctic sea lanes open, cutting Asia to Europe transit times by up to 40%. Whoever controls Greenland controls the gate. Now, Canada, the water bank. Canada holds roughly 20% of the world's fresh water in the Great Lakes alone. In a world where droughts strain water supplies, that's strategic leverage. For example, in California, mega drought conditions have forced cuts to water deliveries, affecting millions of people. Canada is also rich in lithium, cobalt, and nickel, needed for batteries and defense tech, especially around Ontario's Ring of Fire. Without these resources, America's tech manufacturing and energy systems could falter. Analysts call the strategy the real estate doctrine, treating geopolitics like high-stakes property negotiation. Greenland Gambit, Trump's famous idea to buy Greenland, may have sounded odd, but it signaled seriousness about Arctic influence. The U.S. already operates Pituffik Space Base, giving it early warning and surveillance capabilities over the North Atlantic. This is crucial for monitoring Russian and Chinese movements across the Arctic. It allows the U.S. to track military activity, shipping, and even missile tests far earlier than other posts. Canadian squeeze through the USMCA trade deal. The U.S. nudges Canada toward deeper integration of critical mineral supply chains. For example, the U.S. government took a 10% stake in Canada's Trilogy Metals Inc., investing about $35.6 million to secure access to copper, cobalt, gallium, and germanium. Meanwhile, U.S. investors show rising interest in Arctic resource projects. Greenland-focused miner Amarok Minerals has seen investments from American firms in rare earth and base metal extraction. Not every corner of this strategy is smooth. Greenland's people, about 56,000, mostly Inuit, have strong independent sentiments and are wary of external control. The European Union is already courting Greenland with significant investment offers to diversify partnerships. Greenland legally belongs to Denmark, a NATO member. Any overt pressure or force would risk fracturing the alliance itself. And in Canada, many argue that resource sovereignty must be balanced with national interests, not simply channeled southward. If the doctrine succeeds, Greenland and northern Canada become America's resource engine. In addition to resource wealth, the Arctic provides a strategic monitoring advantage. With the Arctic warming, Russia and China are increasing military and commercial activity. That's why the U.S. strengthens its Arctic presence, from icebreakers to joint defense agreements with Canada and Finland, to track movements, submarines, satellites, and missile tests. Think of it not just as resource control, but as watching the entire northern flank of Eurasia. The Arctic offers unique early warning and intelligence platforms, far earlier than more southern posts. Control over these northern routes also means control over global shipping lanes and future trade corridors once blocked by ice. That's power, both economically and militarily. So what's really at stake? Not invasions by armies, but control over the future's most critical resources. and strategic vantage points. The North is awakening, and every global power wants in. The question isn't just who gets the minerals, it's who gets the strategic high ground.